cord. All right. So I want you to sit up tall, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, and just roll that right hand. And just start with the center. So today we are going to work on engaging our core in all of our positions. We're going to open our shoulders. We're going to open our hips and hamstrings. So mostly, and we'll flow a little bit, but mostly we work on strengthening in a lengthened position. But we're going to do some opening today too, because I don't think we've done enough of that. And so I want to balance that out a little bit. Now move the ball to the outside of your hand and get that outside edge. Nice. So if you think about, if you were going to the grocery store, is there only one way to get there? Or can you take different side streets? So move to your fingertips. Can you take different side streets? Can you take the freeway and some side streets? Can you just take the freeway? Are there multiple ways to go places and that they all work? And so what I'm really trying to work on personally is this letting go of being right, that there's not just one right, there's multiple rights. So now go to the outside of your hand and then any last spots that you might have missed. So what if you went in a different order than me with this? Does that matter? No. Nice. And then sit up tall, reach that right arm forward and up. Guess I have to back up. And then make a fist and take your back of your head into your hand into your head. Good. And then take that left arm forward and up. Grab that right elbow. Nice. And then open up your palm. Press your head into your arm and focus on lengthening that tricep muscle. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, lift your heart. Nice. Exhale, release. And then take your ball onto a block or onto something so it's a little bit higher so you can sit up tall. Start with the center of your hands or wherever you want on your hands because there's not one right way, right? Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, lift your heart. Nice. And then get the center of your hand. Nice. And then start to move the ball around. So go to the outside of your hand. And then go to your fingertips. So your finger pads, sorry. And then over to your thumb pad that we use so often for our phones, for driving. And then just find some other spots. You have a little drive-by, a little Jake drive-by. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart. See how that affects your posture. Nice. And then take that left arm forward and up. Make a fist so that you engage your arm and bend your elbow. And then press your head into your arm into your head. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Good. And then release that hand. Good. Take that right arm forward and up. Good. And then grab your left elbow. So focusing on opening your shoulders. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart. Nice. And then exhale, release. Good. And then let's take your hand or the ball onto your neck. So just pulling, rubbing down the right side of your neck with your fingers or taking the ball into your neck. Whatever feels better to you. And then pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, get your posture good. See if you can bring your head in line with your shoulders when you're doing this. Good. And then work that left ear towards your left shoulder. Good. And then work the ball down. Nice. sides of your neck. All the way down to your shoulder. Nice. Inhale, lift. Good. Take that right arm forward, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Reach forward towards me. Across, left arm under. Good. Now we're doing more strengthening in a lengthened position. So press that right arm into your left arm into your right. First we opened. Now we're strengthening. Nice. Bring that left ear to your left shoulder. Come back to center. Nice. Release. Good. Let's take the ball on the left side of your neck or your hand. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Nice. And then work into your neck. Oh, that feels so good. And then work the ball down or work your hand down onto your shoulder. Nice. And work so that your head's in line with your shoulder, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, and bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Nice. And then inhale, come back to center, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, lift your chest. Good. Bring that left hand forward and across, right arm under, press your left arm into your right. Good. Lift and lengthen. Good. And then bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Feel how nice it feels after rolling it. So just noticing. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale, release. Take your hands onto your knees. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Roll those shoulders in, back, and down. In, back, and down. Good. And then pull your chest forward. Pull your heart through. And then exhale, round, pull it back. Bring your chin down. Good. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Good. Exhale, round, bring your chin down. Nice. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Good. Exhale, round, pull your chin down. Nice. And then inhale, come all the way up. Pull into your low belly. Pull into your upper belly. Nice. Take your hands underneath your knees and lift your knees. Press your knees into your hands into your knees. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Walk your hands forward. Use that block if you still have it, so you're not going really low. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Stay high first, Amanda. Amanda, she dove into the pool already. So press down into your fingers, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, and then crawl forward. Nice. That nice stretch in your outer hips. Nice. And then inhale, come all the way up. Take your right foot in front of your left. Good. I'm going to roll my ball off to the side for now. Good. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Take your hands underneath your knees. Lift your knees. Use your core. And then press your hands into your knees into your hands. Lift and lengthen. Hi, Turbo. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, lift your chest. Good. Exhale, press your hands. You're underneath your knees, Stella. Press them into your knees and press your knees into your hands. So strengthening in a lengthened position. Nice. Exhale, release. Squeeze the air out. Nice. And then slide that block forward or your fingertips forward. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Nice. And then come forward. So engaging your core while doing the stretch. Nice. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Take your legs wide and roll right and left. and right and left. Good. And then come over to the right, sit up tall. So your right shin is in line with the front of the mat. Your left shin is in line with the front of the mat. And if that's too much for you, you can bring this left leg forward a little bit. Good. I want you to focus first on your back leg. Press that back leg down. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Roll those shoulders in, back, and down. Good. And then walk your hands forward. So maybe you're on your fingertips. And yeah, roll that left hip forward and back. That's right. So roll that left hip forward and back. So warrior 2, warrior 1, warrior 2. So notice the difference in your hips. Warrior 1. Good. And then pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Come onto your fingertips or maybe onto your block. And then walk forward and melt. So wherever you end up, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart. So do a cat-cow here. Lift your heart and then drop your chin round. Good. Lift your heart and then drop your chin round. Good. Lift your heart. Come all the way up to center, shoulders over your hips. Come back and then go right and left. So working those hips. If you want to use your fingers, right and left. Good. And then come over to the left. Start with that back leg. So your shoulders are over that back hip. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. I'm going to grab my block. Good. And then just roll that back hip. Warrior 1, warrior 2. So warrior 1, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Warrior 2, roll it back. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Good. And then warrior 1, lift your low belly, lift your upper belly. Good. And then shift forward. You can have your hands on a block. Move, Jakey, please. Move, Jakey. Good, Jakey. I guess I can't film this class. All right. Hands on the block. Or fingertips on the ground. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, come forward. So roll that right hip more forward, Stella. Roll that back hip more forward. Squeeze your inner thigh. Yes. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. You can stay up high on your hands. You can come onto your elbows. You can do something in between. Nice. And then exhale. Come all the way up. Nice. And then let's make our way onto all fours. Okay, so this is where I'm going to suggest that if you have 2 blocks or you have 2 books the same size, you might want to try them, but you don't have to have them. So if you have them, I would say use them. If you don't, it's fine. I'm just going to try it for this first one. Nice. All right, so first we're going to do cat-cow on the blocks and not on the blocks. But I want you to press in the heels of your hands, press in your fingertips, and then drop your belly, lift your heart, shoulder blades down the back. So drop your belly, lift your heart, Stella, drop your belly, yep. Oh, press the shoulders back. So drop more, drop that belly more. Good, and then press in your hands, pull in your belly, drop your head. Round like a cat, head goes all the way forward, nice and sail. And then come through tabletop, press into your hands, drop your belly so it's like a fruit bowl. Lift your heart. Good, exhale, press in your hands, pull in your low belly, drop your head. Nice, and then come back to tabletop. Press in your hands, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Take that right leg back. Good, lift your leg, lift your heart. Then exhale, round your head, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, bring that right leg back, lift your chest. Good, exhale, knee to your nose. Exhale, send it back, kick and lift. Lift your chest, lift your leg. Then one more time, inhale, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, round and step that right foot forward. So what the blocks do is it just gives you a little bit more height. Otherwise, come onto your fingertips and then take that nice shortened stance. So I want your shoulders over your hips. I want you to press in your feet, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Nice. And then from here, let's take our elbows up and then lift your heart, lift your heart, lift your heart, squeeze. All right, send those arms back. Maybe interlace them. Maybe just send them back. Maybe hold the strap here. And then exhale, come all the way up. Crawl your foot out. Shoulders over hips. And then let's come forward and then bend. Keeping your shoulders over hips. Pull in your belly, head in line with your shoulders. Nice. If you need to, put your hands on the blocks, but use your core. Use your core still. Keep your head in line with your shoulders. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Nice. Good job. And then curl that foot on up. This is where I would say the blocks is going to be the most helpful. But again, put your weight into the heel of your hands. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, head in line with your shoulders. And then lift. Lift your heart, lift your chin, and then round your head. Press into the block, slide that right leg back onto all fours. Nice. And then press in your hands, lift your heart, dip your hips. Belly to the ground, more, Stella. Fruit salad. Good, and then pull into your low belly, round, top of your head goes towards the floor. Good, exhale, press, let your hips go down, open your heart. Nice, exhale, one more time, round, pull your belly in. Exhale, come to flat back. Nice. Take that left leg behind you and then lift your heart. So pull in your low belly, lift your heart. Good, and then exhale, engage your low belly and your upper belly as you bring your knee to your nose. Good, exhale, send it on back. Inhale, bring your knee through. Exhale, send it on back. One more time, inhale, bring your knee through, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, step your left foot forward. Nice. Take that nice shortened stance. Shoulders are over your hips. Press down into your feet, squeeze your legs together. And then I'm going to push my right hip down, lift my left hip up. Good. And then I'm just going to start with my hands behind me. Interlace your hands. Roll those shoulders in, back, and down, and pull your hands down towards the floor. So your shoulders are over your hips. Nice. And then from here, pull your arms back like someone's trying to get you out of here. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Roll those shoulders in, down, and back. Nice. Release, and then crawl that left heel forward. Maybe use your blocks. And then straighten that left leg. Head's in line with your shoulders. Don't let your head roll forward. Good. And then bend. Shoulders over hips. Exhale, straighten. Head in line with shoulders. Inhale, bend. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Exhale, straighten. Head in line with shoulders. One more time. Inhale, bend. Nice. Exhale, straighten. Nice. And then bring that left foot in a little bit. Onto your blocks if you had them, or onto your hands. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart. Nice. And then exhale, round like you're doing cat. So head goes forward, hips lift. Take the weight into your hands and out of your left toe. Come down onto all fours. Nice. And then from here, take the blocks off to the side. Take your hands as wide as the mat. Don't go down first. Press in your hands. Press in your hands first. Press so that your shoulders get broad. So everybody should still be up. And then pull your hips back as you bring your chest towards the ground. Pressing into your hands, opening your shoulders. Like lift, lift, lift your hips as much as you can. Press into the floor like you're trying to close a lid. Nice. And then inhale, lift a little bit, walk your hands over to the left and drop your hips, get a little side body stretch. Nice. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands back to center, pressing into the heel of your hands, and then over to the right. Pressing your hands, pulling your low belly, and then stretch to the side. Nice. And then come back to center. Either take that puppy pose or pressing your hands, pulling your low belly, tuck your toes under, come to down dog. So Pat, I was thinking for you, if you do down dog, just lift your butt up high, 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 instead of worrying about where your shoulders are. Just try and, yeah, come high on your toe, on your heels, come up off the ground. Yes, nice. And then from here, if you're in down dog, come forward to plank. If you're in puppy pose, just come on to tabletop. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Good, back to puppy pose or back to down dog. Nice. Lift those heels, lift that booty. Good, again, come forward to tabletop or plank pose, pulling your low belly, pressing your hands. Nice. And then onto your knees, come all the way onto the floor. Good. Let's come on to our elbows, press into our hands. So press your elbows down, elbows are in front of your shoulders, grip the mat, and then pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, just roll your hips up. Just come up, lifting your hips, head in line with your shoulders, grip the mat. Then hips down, pressing your elbows, pressing your hands, lift your heart, right? Like the cow part. Good, then the cat part. So pressing your elbows, pressing your hands, cat pose on lifting your hips, rounding your back. Good, and then hips down. Pressing your elbows, pressing your hands, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, lift your heart. Nice, and then one more time, pressing the elbows, pressing your hands, round up into cat pose. And then if you want more, lift your knees. Otherwise, stay here. Pull that low belly in and up. Booty is in line with your shoulders. Nice, one more round of breath here. Knees down, hips down. Okay, and then watch what I'm gonna do for a second. So I'm gonna take my right arm out to the side with my elbow bent and up. So I'm gonna take my right hand so that it's above my shoulder, my elbow is above my shoulder. I'm gonna take my left hand next to my chest and I'm just gonna twist and open up my chest, pressing into my elbow, pressing into my left hand. And then you can take this left leg behind you. So just join me when you're ready. Slide that right elbow up, stack your left leg on top of your right, and then maybe bring that left leg behind you. Maybe grab that left foot and get a stretch there. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Nice. Exhale, come on down. Nice. And then Sphinx pose. Pressing your elbows, pressing your hands, pulling your low belly, squeeze your booty, pulling your upper belly, lift your chest. Nice. And then exhale. Bring your left arm in front of you. Right hand next to you. And then twist over to the right. So you're opening your left pec. You should feel it in your left pec. And then you can take that right leg behind you. You can rest your head on the mat or on a block. You can grab that right leg. It might be too soon. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Nice. Come back to center. Good. And then slide your hands back. Roll your shoulders in, back, and down. Grip the mat. Elbows come in. Take your hands farther back, Stella, a little farther back. That's too far. Good. All right, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, low cobra or medium cobra or up dog if you want. I like cobra. Pull the shoulders back, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Good. And then exhale, come onto all fours. Nice. And then press back to downward facing dog. Nice. Come part way to plank, grip the mat with your hands, press into the heel of your hand, press away to down dog. Good, lift your hips. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Nice. And then either come onto your knees again if you have wrist issues, or from downward facing dog. So you listen to you. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your booty like someone's taking your hips and lifting it towards the sky. Heels are off the ground. Nice, Deb. And then bring that right leg up behind you. Bend your knee, open your hip. Good. And then pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Bring your right knee to your nose, round. Good, bring it back. So you're either on your knees like we did from the beginning or up into down dog. Good, round, bring your knee to your nose. Bring it back. Good, round, knee to nose. Step it through. Good. And then let's just, we'll all meet down onto our knees, that's fine. I'll just come down onto our knees. So press near your feet, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, drop that right hip, lift that left hip. Nice. And then from here, take your elbows in and up. Press near your feet, squeeze your low belly, twist. And then take your arms out to the side, reach, like pressing that energy away. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Good, stay here. Or bring your left hand to the mat. Pull that right hip back. Roll that right shoulder down and back and send your right arm up. Good, head in line with your shoulders. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your top arm. Nice. Hands to the mat. Okay, and then press near your hands. So use the blocks again or not. Press near your hands this time. Come up onto your left toes. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. And then step back to down dog. Take a moment here or come part way to plank or all the way to the plank. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Come back to down dog. Part way to plank if you have wrist issues, or all the way to plank if you don't. And then back to down dog. Nice. And then drop onto your knees for wrist people. Good. And then take that left leg up behind you. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Squeeze your low belly, squeeze your upper belly. So your legs are facing towards each other. And then bend that left knee, open your hip. Good. And then square your hips. And then just like we did with cat pose, right? Round, bringing your head down, bring your knee to your nose. Cat pose. Good. And then left leg back. Lift your gaze. And then exhale, round, lift that left hip forward. Left leg back. Nice. And then round, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, step that left foot forward, drop your knee. Good. And then take a moment, press near your feet. Squeeze your legs together. Drop that left hip, lift that right. Notice how it kind of naturally drops. So you have to pull that right hip up, pull that left hip down, and then pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Nice. And then let's take your arms out to the side. Lift, lift, lift your chest. Squeeze your booty. Twist over to the left. Press that bad energy away. Lift your heart. Stay there. Or bring your right hand down. Take your left hand on your left hip. Roll that shoulder open. Squeeze that left leg towards your right arm so it doesn't just roll out. And then hand to your heart or hand up towards the sky. Good. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, head in line with your shoulders. Nice. Exhale, hands down. And then again, press in your hands, pull in your low belly. Either come on to tabletop or press back to down dog. So whatever is better for you. So if it's too much on the wrist, come to tabletop and do puppy pose. Otherwise, down dog. Lift those hips like someone's taking your hips and lifting towards the ground, towards the sky. Nice. And then come forward to plank or part way to plank. Part way to plank is good. And then back to down dog. Nice. One more time. Good. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog or puppy pose. Take a moment and breathe. Inhale. Pull on your low belly, pull on your upper belly. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Make your way into flat back. So roll those shoulders in, back, and down. Pull on your low belly, pull on your upper belly, hands on your knees. Good. And then exhale, fold, grabbing your elbows, top of your head towards the floor. Pressing your feet, squeeze your low belly, get your chest onto your legs. Good. And then bend your left knee, twist right. Come back to center, bend your right knee, twist left. Come back to center and then press, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, just for fun, I want you to take your arms out to the side and I just want you to lift your right leg, lift your left leg. Don't engage anything, just like, oh, do-to-do, do-to-do, do-to-do. Good, now pause. Press into your feet, squeeze your booty, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. So already I feel a lot more action. Now lift your right knee, keeping all that engaged. See if that feels different. See if when you keep your core and you invite your core to the party, if everything's more aligned, if you feel more stable. So like pause with the right leg up, pause with the left leg up. One more time. Pause with the right leg up, pause with the left leg up. Nice. And then let's just take your right leg over your left, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, fold. Nice. And then inhale, come all the way up. Good. Keep that right foot on top of your left, but lift your heel so you're just on your toes. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, come into a seat. Keep that chest lifted. Find something to focus on. Take your arms out to the side and then take the weight out of that right foot. Take the weight out of that right foot. Nice. And then from here, toes down. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, fold. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Switch sides. Left foot over right. Good. Let's do a little forward fold here first. We're going to do that twice. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, open that outer hip. Nice. Inhale, come all the way up. And then bend your knees. So both feet are on the ground. Your left toes, your right foot are on the ground. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart. Add your arms. Now engage your core. Take the weight out of your left foot. Invite your core to the party. Get lower, Maseo, get lower. Nice. You can even play around with going up and down if you want, but that hurts my knee. Good, exhale, fold. So I'm going to say, I'm not going to do that. Maybe that's not a good idea. Nice. And then inhale, come all the way up. Good job. And then we're going to do this the marchy way. So you can stay with what we just did, starting off in the pose already. Or let's do the marching again. So hands here. So lift your right leg, squeeze your core. Drop. Lift your left leg, squeeze your core. Good. Lift your right leg, squeeze your core, hold. Good. Now drop down, keeping your core engaged, end up in eagle. Squeeze your core. Stick that booty out, Deb. Stick that booty out. Nice. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. If you're feeling good here, give yourself a hug. Get the shoulders involved. You can do eagle arms. Good, Vince. You can lift your elbows. You can lift your chest. Nice. And then exhale, right foot over left, release, fold. So Deb M, that way didn't work for you. So if you want to go back to your other way, your regular way. Or if you don't mind trying something new and you don't care that it didn't work for you, do what we're doing. Good, come back up. So sometimes we try stuff just to see how it works. All right, I'm getting a good idea from Pat. Okay. Now left leg over right, either you're on your toes and you're just gonna sink down and you're in it, or pressing that right foot, engage your low belly, engage your upper belly, arms out, and then just lift, just do the left leg and lower, lift and lower. Okay, come into chair first, lift and lower, lift, and then come on over. Good, I think that was better. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Nice, keep your arms there, or cross the left arm over the right, or eagle arms. Lift your chest, squeeze in your low belly, squeeze your upper belly. Nice, and then left foot over right, fold. So all the opening that we did today led us to being able to do this pose. Nice. Inhale, come all the way up. And then let's do a little bit of dancer pose. So either your hands on a wall or your hands on the imaginary wall, you're engaging it, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Nice. And then let's bend our knees, lift your right heel, press on up and take that right knee back. Squeeze your booty. Then maybe reach back and grab that right foot. Maybe add your left arm. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, bring that left hand forward. Good. Lift your heart, lift your heart. Kick your right foot into your right arm. Nice. Exhale, release. Nice. And then let's switch sides. So either your right hand is on a wall or your right hand's on the imaginary wall. Don't, like, if it's hard for you, then use the wall, right? Because this is practice. So check your ego at the door. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart, find your focus. Good. Come down into chair. Pick your way out of that left foot. And then press on up, bring your left knee next to your right. Like a hammer curl. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart. And then reach that left hand back. Grab your foot. Stay here, or reach that right arm up. Good, and come forward. Nice, squeeze your belly. Good, exhale, come on down. Nice, good job, you guys. Let's take our feet wide. We'll do some warrior 2. Okay, so take your feet as wide as your hands. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart. Nice. And then let's just do right knee, open your inner thigh. We haven't gotten to that yet. Left knee, open your inner thigh. Good. Right knee, open your inner thigh. Left knee, open your inner thigh. Good. And then hands on your hips, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Hands to the mat, hand on the block. And then fold, bringing the top of your head towards the mat. Pressing your feet. Pull your low belly in, pull your upper belly in. Top of your head towards the mat. You could be on a block. And then inhale, come to flat back, come all the way up. Turn your right heel in line with your left foot. Now, I need to kick my left heel out a little bit so it's more in line with the back of the mat. Good. Press into your feet and then bring your pelvic floor towards your sacrum. Lift your belly and then roll your shoulders in, back, and down. Press away. Press away. Lift your heart. If you need to, open your arms. Nice. And then inhale, lift. Squeeze your low belly, squeeze your upper belly. Exhale, warrior 2. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 2. Good. Inhale, lift. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your upper belly. And then exhale, left hand on your hip. Right hand to the back of your right leg or onto a block. Roll that left shoulder in and back. And then left hand on your belly, pull it in. Left hand on your heart, open it up. And then left arm up towards the sky or up and over. And then if you want, you can open your arm, bring it on over. You can take circles. If you want a little bit more shoulders. Nice. Nice. And then inhale, come all the way up. Step your foot in. Grab your block. We're going to do a high half moon, which I couldn't think of the name. And then bend your front knee, bring that left foot in really close so that you can shift and lift. Okay. So pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, left hand on your hip, roll that shoulder up and down. Good. And then bring that right hand or the hand on your block about a foot in front of your right foot into the left. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, kick and lower. Kick, squeeze your low belly and lower. Good. And then finally kick and hold. So flex that left foot, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, and then pull your heart through. Nice. If you've got it, bring that left arm up. If you want, you can bend that left leg. If you want, you can also try and grab that foot, kick your foot into your hand into your foot. Nice. Exhale, come back down. Nice. Take your feet as wide as the mat. And then again, bend that right knee open. If you want, you can lift that left heel. You can keep your feet flat. Other side. So just take your time. Feel that nice stretching on your inner groin. Whatever feels good in your body. Nice. And then come to flat back. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Fold. See if you can press near your feet. See if your head comes a little closer towards the floor than the last time. Then come to flat back. Come all the way up. Let's come to warrior two. Left heel to right center of your foot. Flatten your feet. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your chest. Good. And then arms out. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Press that bad energy away. And then squeeze your low belly, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the low belly, squeeze the upper belly, reach high. Nice. And then exhale, bring your hands down. Take your right hand on your hip. Reach, and then left hand goes to the outside of your left leg. Pull your low belly towards your sacrum. Right hand can go on your heart now. Spin your chest. Right arm can go up. Nice. And then stay here or bend that left knee and bring that right arm around. And up. Around. And up. Around. And up. Good. And then right hand on your hip. Come all the way up. Step that back foot in. Step it in so you can easily shift and lift. Nice. And then if you're using a block, grab your block. Bend that left knee, shift so your toes are on the mat. Bring your fingertips to the block. Or onto your fingertips about a foot in front of your left foot. Then squeeze your low belly, squeeze your upper belly. Lift and lower. So kind of float forward and kick. And then come back down. Good job, you guys. And then on this last one, let's try and hold it. So squeeze your low belly, squeeze your upper belly, lift your heart. Flex that back foot. Squeeze your booty. And then right arm can go up. You can bend your back leg, grab it on your right foot. Whatever works for you. Squeeze your low belly, squeeze your upper belly, lift your heart. Nice. Exhale, come back down. Nice. And then one more time, take your feet wide. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. You can take your hands on your hips, you can take your hands on a block. Let's open the inner thighs. And then this is going to be our inversion. So just bring the top of your head to the block. You can go upside down here if you want. I want you to just feel that opening in the back of your hamstrings, that lengthening in your neck, and then the engagement in your core. And then just come to your breath, come to your mind's eye. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Come all the way up. Heel toe your feet towards each other. And then if you have bad knees, stay up high. Stay up high here, but press your hands into your thighs into your hands. If you don't have bad knees, come down low. Press your elbows into your thighs into your hands. So go where it feels good for you. Lift your heart, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Pull your legs into your arms into your legs. Nice. And then plop on down. Let's go on to our backs. Do a little bit of core work. Okay. So bring the soles of your feet together, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. And then if you need to, bring your hands behind your neck, lift your chest, take your feet out wide, and then bring your hands in between your legs into your hands. Pull your legs into your hands into your legs. Lift your heart. Nice. And then exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Good. And then again, hands behind your head, lift your chest, take your knees out wide, add your arms. Good. Stay here or send your legs out. Take your arms overhead, come in, come out, come in, one more time, come out, come in. Good. And then happy baby, grab the inside of your knees or grab your feet or your ankles, rock from side to side. Nice. And then rock on up. We'll do boat pose seated. So pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your chest, feet together. Lift your knees. So boat pose or knees apart, seated crow. Thighs into your hands into your thighs. Lift your belly. Nice. And then soles of your feet together. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Fold. Nice. Inhale, come on up. And then from here, we're going to come to down dog or puppy pose and just take a moment. Or I'm going to say down dog actually or dolphin because I want you to get your hamstrings. Down dog or dolphin. Nice. And then come all the way down. And then either do seated boat. You could do forearm plank here. I'm going to throw it in after if I have time. Or actually either do dolphin and forearm plank. Let's all come down to our bellies. Forget what I said. Everyone come onto your elbow, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Forearm plank. Head in line with your shoulders. And then walk your feet up. Nice. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Nice. Walk your feet back to forearm plank. And then come all the way down into Sphinx Pose. Okay, now 2 options. You're either going to do that again. So Sphinx to forearm plank to dolphin to forearm plank to Sphinx. That's for you, Stella. Or you're going to try, this is where we get into a You have to see what's good for your body, or we're gonna try crow. So if you're doing forearm plank, get into Sphinx, then hit forearm plank, then hit dolphin. Good, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. If you're gonna do crow, and I'm doing this for you, Amanda, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, lift your chest first, so, right? So like that, when you're doing cow, so that rounding, that opening of your heart. Good, now bring your hands a little bit in front of you so that you can rock forward, grip, and then lift, your feet are together, lift your booty. Good. Get your shins onto your elbows, and then look forward, not down, look forward, not down. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, and just shift forward. All right, so bend your elbows, Amanda. Good, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. And then just start rocking, just start rocking. Yeah, just rock. Yeah, keep your elbows bent like you're in chaturanga. Keep your elbows bent. Yeah, I saw you, I saw you. All right, and then take a rest. Try it one more time if you want. Just get your booty lower. All right, everyone else, we're gonna do pigeon pose. So either pigeon on your back, probably most of you pigeon on your back, right ankle on top of left knee, or right knee on top of left knee. Hug those knees in. All right, Amanda, let's try it one more time. One more time. All right, you guys do your pigeon. All right, so come onto your feet. Heels are together, heels are together. Good, bring your hands so that just don't even do anything, but bring your hands and just come forward, bend your elbows like you're doing chaturanga. So don't even have your legs involved. All right, your legs are there, all right. So get your shins onto your legs or on the sides of your legs, whatever feels better in your body. Nice. Now look forward, just rock. Rock. Keep your booty down a little bit. Keep your booty down. Yes, yes, that's the position. Nice, nice, nice. All right, and then let's do, so if you're on your back in pigeon, or you're in Kamakasana, right knee on top of left, hug those shins into your chest. Good, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, arms out to the side, twist over to the left. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, get that outer right hip, get that IT band. Right. And then exhale, release, hug your knees and your chest. Good. Feet to the mat, take your left ankle, take your left knee. Luckily, this is an anatomy quiz. On top of your right knee, pull your knees in your chest. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, get those shoulders onto the mat. And then from there, hug your knees. Or you don't even have to use your arms, but hug your knees in your chest if you want to add your arms. Good. And then hands out to the side, right foot to the mat, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, lift your chest, twist over to the right. Pressing your hands, lift your heart. Nice, and then exhale, come back to center. Hug your knees in your chest. All right, so again, two options. People with low back issues, I want you to bring your feet to the mat, take the soles of your feet together, like your knees come out to the side. Then I want you to take your elbows out in scarecrow. Dead end, and people who want to open your upper back more. And so Pat, I don't know if this is going to be, I think this one for you is better. I think that one's better for Jennifer Merritt. For Deb M, I want you to set up the blocks. One the low way, one the medium way. Put one block right at your shoulder blades and the other one under your head. So if you have low back issues, just don't use the blocks here, then that will aggravate your back. Just take your arms out in scarecrow. If you want to open your heart more, So Stella, you might like this one. You could have your legs straight or you could have the soles of your feet together. I'm gonna have my legs straight because we did enough of that. And then take your right hand on your belly, your left hand on your heart for a moment. Breathe into your low belly, in, out, in. Fill up your low belly, squeeze the air out. Now send your breath to your left hand, inhale up to your chest. Exhale, send it out. Inhale up to your chest. Exhale, send it out. Then take your arms out to the side again. Fill up your low belly. Fill up your chest. Creating space, creating gratitude, creating open-mindedness. And then exhale, send it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, low belly, chest. Exhale, send it on. Bring to mind something that you could be more open-minded about. That there's another way to do things and that that's okay too. On your inhale, create space. On your exhale, let go of the one right way. On your inhale, create space. On your exhale, let go of one right way. And then you're welcome to stay here for a little bit if you feel comfortable, but I need to close out class. So very carefully roll to one side, especially if you're up on the blocks. And make your way into a comfortable seated position. See if anything comes to mind about a new approach or an area where you are feeling a little rigid that maybe you've opened up. And then bringing your hands to your heart, lifting your heart, engaging your low belly. Namaste.